Thank you for joining me live from the grooming table. I am Amy Leigh, certified professional pet groomer since 2003, but it is absolutely my pleasure to share with you the secrets of the pet grooming industry so you can provide the same level of quality care to your beloved pets at home as I provide to my client pets right here in my professional grooming salon. And I am so excited to see you tonight, guys. This is fun. I wanted to include you in this and I cannot wait. So what is the topic tonight? It's kind of a mystery, isn't it? The topic tonight is surprise birthday celebration for my husband with you live. It's a surprise. Today is my husband's birthday. He is so special to me. Are you watching, Alex? You're so special. You're special to me. You are so special to me. Alex had no idea that you were going to be joining him to celebrate with us tonight, right here, live from the grooming table. And I thought about this live stream scheduled tonight, and I was faced with a dilemma. Do I go with my originally planned topic, which was I would be releasing a brand new digital download for you guys? That's what the topic was going to be. But it was hubby's birthday. And I didn't want to rush through the content because that digital download that I created that's going to be brand new, I worked really hard at it. And I really want to present it to you with a clear mind and not be thinking about my beautiful husband because it's his birthday. But so then I thought, so do I go ahead and release that digital download and go ahead and do our regular scheduled live stream? Or do I do something intimate, authentic, and exclusive with you live by sharing a very personal, special celebration that is a big deal to me and to my heart? So we're celebrating Alex. That's what I wanted to do. I thought, let's celebrate Alex. And because you all hold a huge part of my happiness and joy as well as my husband, I truly wanted to include you. So obviously I chose the digital download's going to have to wait another 4 weeks. Amy, yeah, it is, because my husband's more important. And don't worry, the new digital download is complete. It's ready to serve you. It's ready to transform your struggles pertaining to, are you holding your dog grooming tools the right way, and how will it affect you if you are not? That's what the download's going to be helping you with. So that new download, I'm going to show it to you in 4 weeks. We are not going live in 2 weeks because it is right before the 4th of July. And I know a lot of people have plans, and we will probably be doing something too. And I didn't want to just cram it in there. So I thought we can skip a live stream every now and then. It doesn't hurt us. We always know where to find each other. And I always announce when we're going to be scheduled for a live stream so you guys never miss it. So don't worry, guys. But in 2 weeks, we won't be live, but we will be live again in 4 weeks. And I'll give you that date here in a little bit. But what is the new download that I'm going to be giving you in 4 weeks? What are the 4 core dog grooming tools? That's the first part of the download. How to hold them properly to gain complete control over these essential tools. What are they? The comb, the brush, the clipper, and the shear, the scissor. All right, it's going to be wonderful. So why would I choose to celebrate Alex's birthday with you instead of releasing a powerful digital download that I created for you? Well, knowing the impact that that download is going to have on your grooming skills. I mean, I know that you would love to have it. And it's going to be a $4.99 price tag on it. It's not a big deal. It's affordable, but it's going to be good. And I created it for you. But why would I choose to celebrate Alex's birthday with you instead of go for my original scheduled content, which was to release that download to you tonight? It was clear to me as I thought about it, and I wrestled the idea around, what would my audience prefer? That's what I thought. Would they really enjoy this completely exclusive moment with me and Alex? Because we are all friends and family here. Would they enjoy that? Or would they rather me just be all strictly business all the time and just always dog grooming, dog grooming, dog grooming. But we have made such a community here together, guys, that we do feel these bonds, all of us. And I know how much you love Alex. And I knew if you had the choice that you would want to be included in this heartfelt moment that we are about to share right here, right now, because I also know how much you all love my husband, Alex. So I thought it was very appropriate. We're even going to be giving Alex his birthday presents to open right here with us tonight together. And I hope he likes them. He will. We'll see. He'll let me know if he doesn't. So, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, birthday presents. Get your mind out of the gutter. Guys, this is strictly PG presents. You know how we roll around here. There's no foul play. But nonetheless, these are the presents that I purchased for my husband on his birthday from me personally, and we will present them to Alex together tonight and see what he thinks. And most of you know that Alex and I share a very special bond. I know you guys have been with us a long time. Most of you know the love and the admiration that we have for each other and this insatiable appetite to always be together. That's Alex and I all the time. It's craziness. But one thing that you may not know about Alex is that he has supported our Go Groomer community since the very beginning. 100%. Absolutely. I know you guys know that. Most of you know that. Some of you were only getting to know each other, but my husband is a big driving force behind what I do. Without his support, it wouldn't be so easy for me to do what I do and give so freely and easily to you guys. He definitely supports that because he brings so much joy and happiness to my life. That has a lot to do with it. He empowers me to be the best Amy, not just for my family, but for all of you as well. It's the love that he has for me and the love that we have together. It is very empowering to me, and it makes me a very happy person. And I think that comes across when we get together too, when we're talking about dog grooming, because I love that too. You know I do. But without Alex, I would not be the same person that you all have come to enjoy. He definitely, you know, you've heard people bring out the best in each other. It is a very true statement. And I have experienced that with Alex. So I am sure of it. He's worth celebrating. But before we get into this, guys, I need something from you guys. Let's hope Alex is watching, okay? I need you guys to put your hands up and give Alex a big salute for his birthday. Put them up. Put them up. Are they up? Come on, guys. That's for Alex. Happy birthday, Alex. Before we get into the celebration, let me share a few special moments with you. This is my husband, Alex. What are you going to miss most about this camera? Camping. Yeah, camping. He's pretty special, isn't he? That's just a glimpse. Guys, you got no idea. Life is sure fun with Alex, I'll say that. And we're going to ask Alex to come down here and join us right now, the man of the hour, so that we can continue to celebrate Alex, and it's going to be fun. We're going to do this together right here with you guys because you're all part of our family too. So let's get Alex down here. I know I heard him up there. Come on, Alex, come on down. Before we do that, guys, while he's making his way down here to the grooming table, I just got to salute Ryder and Janelle for those super chats. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. And I know you'll love Alex. And that's what that was all about. I read it. Thank you. Yes, we are better together. And here comes the man right now. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready for Alex? No. He's coming down, joining us live at the grooming table. I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps. Do you hear the footsteps? Here he is.
My name is Bob.
Hello, Bob. Is it your birthday?
It is my birthday.
I got a chair for you. Hey, we're going to...
Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes.
We're going to put us up on the big screen.
And thank you, Amy, for making me get sappy upstairs.
Did you?
Loser.
Loser. Don't do that. All right, let's pull Alex up here so we can see him. Let's get Alex in the picture. Now, Alex, we're going to open presents together. It's your birthday, and I
didn't see
I've been hiding these presents in Grace's closet for...
I didn't see anything in the driveway. Not a thing, not a side-by-side,
no,
not
nothing.
a Porsche, not a new truck.
That's not coming.
Did you see the nice truck in the video? Yeah, I sold that truck.
Well, we also sold the camper.
We also sold the camper,
because
which I like too.
We liked it all. That was a really awesome phase in our life. When our kids were younger, it was a great way for us to bring our families together because we're a blended family of 6. Mm-hmm. That's quite a big family. We're our own little Brady bunch. But I think camping really helped us merge together and have fun. It was adventures. And you loved hooking that camper up and hauling it. Here we go, guys. We're going. We're going. We went to Myrtle Beach. We went to the mountains. We went to a couple different mountains.
Couple lakes.
Lakes. Ray's Town was fun. They were fun. And then we went permanent for a while because our kids were involved in a lot of sports and stuff. So we found ourselves not being able to travel a lot on the weekends. So we went to a permanent place that we enjoyed, and we made lifelong friends there.
We did.
And the kids did too.
Yes, they did.
It was nice. All right.
Stop looking at me. You're making me feel weird.
I want you to open your presents. Are you ready?
What if I don't like them?
Well, you'll tell me. I know you will. Yeah. Okay. So, Alex, if you want to get them, and you can put them right here, and we can share that with our friends. Let me see here. All right. I'm going to slide out of the way here a little bit. Oh, it's heavy. I know I broke it carrying it down here. Okay, this is the last one that you have to open.
Well, this one.
Oh, well, that's just to make sure you stay healthy.
Oranges.
Oranges are good for you. You know, they were on sale. Let's open this one first.
This seems like alcohol.
There may be. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that one's a little heavy. What do you think it is?
Well, I can see citrus juicer. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is.
So you can have fresh squeezed orange juice in the morning? Oh, boy.
With vodka?
Not in the morning. Not before noon.
You're crazy.
I really liked this one. I was going to get one of those ones. But this thing, I watched many videos about it and reviews, and it is one heck of a juicer. So that's the first part. Yeah, I know. I don't know where it's from, but it had good reviews. Really good reviews. Of course, some of the reviews may not always be honest. I don't know. But what else is in there? Hey, guys, after Alex opens his presents.
It sounds like we're making orange crushes.
We just might be doing that. I looked up the recipe. We've never made them.
And Sprite.
Sprite. Gotta have a splash of Sprite in there. right? And real oranges. No fake orange juice, real orange juice.
It's a good, and Tito's handmade vodka.
And the Tito's.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
you can have a real homemade orange crush on the patio after a hard day. Oh, there's one more.
There's nothing else
And
in there.
thank God this little guy came this afternoon about 2 hours ago. I thought he wouldn't make it, and I was going to put a picture of it in there. You probably know what
It
that
sounds like it's broken already.
You guys get to ask Alex questions tonight, so get them ready.
A shaker.
Yes! Just like a pro. It has a stirring thing,
Yes,
too.
at the new house, we are having a cocktail bar.
Yes.
And that is awesome.
And lately, whenever we go somewhere out for dinner or something, you have been loving to get orange crushes. So I thought, what if he could have his own at home, too?
I think
So?
it'll be quite nice.
Yeah. Well, we'll get started on that tonight. No, not tonight.
30 minutes.
Yeah. So I thought it would be a lot of fun if you got to answer questions about our lives, our YouTube channel, our lives together with this,
Well, then
what
hand
we're
me the
doing.
phone. I don't want you to filter them.
I'm not going to filter.
Oh,
Well,
you will.
so you guys know that Alex and I are building a house. We have started that build. It's moving along nicely. In fact, tonight, after our live stream for Alex's birthday, he can't wait to get up and see what's going on up there at the lot.
Hang on a second. Rebecca says, perfect combo. Rebecca also said, Amy, I love what you're doing. So inspiring. No,
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
she has you confused with somebody else.
She does not.
She does. Sean was thinking
Hi, Sean.
mimosas. I was too.
Well, you can do other. There are many other drinks that you can make. Obviously, with the juice or two.
Amy,
You know,
my show.
grapefruit
My show.
crushes are good.
My show. My show.
Well, what do you want to talk about then?
I'd like to talk about me, my favorite subject.
Let's talk about me. Let's talk about me, my. How's that go? That Toby Keith song. Why don't you sing for everybody?
More wine?
So it's your turn to ask Alex questions, guys. We're going to talk about a couple of the things that are going on in our lives right now. This is a very big year for our family.
And Nancy knows that it's my birthday. She said, happy birthday, Bob.
Bob. So our oldest, my son, is getting married in August. That's a really exciting, big thing that we cannot wait for.
Yes.
Everybody's involved. All of our kids are in the wedding, and
Jenna and Gage involved everybody.
they did.
They got the whole family involved.
It's going to be a really awesome day.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
That's the end of August.
Yep.
And so then they begin their life together.
2 graduated this year.
2 high school graduates, his oldest, my youngest. We have 4 kids not together. We have 4 kids together, but not together.
When
We
Amy
did.
and I started dating, I wanted one
He wanted
more.
to have another one,
I wanted one more.
an A&A kid.
She said, no.
I was like,
No
Alex,
more
we're over
children.
40. I don't know. And our kids were young. I mean, they were 5, 6, and 7. Our youngest were
Yeah.
when we got together. And
Yeah.
my son is 9 years older. He's older than the kids. So he's 9 years older than Bailey. He's 10 years older than Matt, your oldest son. So we had 3 little kids, to entertain. And my oldest son was about 15 at the time. He had to tolerate 3 crazy kids instead of just 1 crazy kid. It was
He
3.
suffered greatly.
He loved it. He did.
No, he suffered.
But they are all very close. They have definitely become a family. And I think that starts with us.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
But it's a good thing. We're very blessed. So Alex and I had always wanted to build a house together, never knowing if it would ever happen.
More so Alex.
Alex really wanted to do it. And we all came together in the existing house that I was currently living in when Alex and I connected and got back to, well, we knew each other when we were younger. So when I say reconnected, I mean after 20 some years. So we had to then figure out a way to give 4 kids their space in a house, you know, that we weren't on top of each other. And because we're a blended family, we didn't want to just merge everybody into one room and say, get to know your brothers and sisters a little bit there, huh? You know, they needed space. They needed to, it was a transition, bringing these 2 families together. So we had looked at properties. We had looked at land as well. We could not afford.
All out of our price range.
Yes, we could not.
But it was out of our price range because Amy's business had to be located here. We also had Gage, who was going into, he had, I think he was in 9th grade, he was going into 10th grade, so he had, you know, uprooting Gage to a new location to finish out his high school years probably would have been very mean. So we chose to make the little ones suffer.
They didn't. They didn't.
No, but I meant as far as for the short time, all 3 of them had to live in the same bedroom. We had a bunk bed and a regular bed, I think. We
did, because we were finishing the whole lower level of the house and adding yet another bedroom, a full bath, and a living room, which is actually right outside of my salon. So that's what we decided to do instead of move.
Right.
We sunk all that money into this house and made space that each one of those kids had their own bedrooms, and there's 3 baths. So everybody was able to be clean and go to the latrine and have a bed to lay in without another kid in the room.
Which, just like most of my projects, went over budget.
It did.
By a lot.
But it is a beautiful space that we created here.
Oh, I know, I agree.
We've had so much fun on this property.
Oh, we have. We taught the kids to ride bike out here, played cornhole over there, had bonfires over here. When we came home from camping, we realized that Gage had almost burnt down the whole tree.
Which meant he could have burnt down the house.
And Joe, our neighbor, said, I didn't know you guys were home. That was the biggest bonfire I've ever seen. I said, we aren't home.
Yeah, this is my son, who now was about 18.
Yeah.
So we would leave him home and take the little ones camping. Well, he decided, well, maybe Mom and Alex have fires. I'm going to have a fire. And our neighbor, who's a friend of ours, said, wow, that's the biggest fire I'd ever seen you guys have. Dangerous. So be careful when you leave your teenagers home.
Oh, yeah. They're bound to test the boundaries.
Yeah. So then, what led us to building the house that we're building now is Alex had made a lot of good investments over the years. Right. And well, I'm just saying that we finally had the opportunity to possibly look for something and build it. You know, we both have worked very hard.
And the kids we stayed in this house because the payment was low. And had we had transferred into another house, the payment would have been a lot more. This house made sense. We paid a lot of this house off. We always pay extra on the mortgage. So it all worked out.
Yeah. And the house we should be able to get a good bit for right now. Houses around here are in high demand. There really aren't many to choose from, and as soon as they go on the market, they're picked up immediately, like immediately.
Yeah, we hope.
We hope the same thing happens for us when we sell this one, because we have already started to build. We came across the land that we bought, and it was actually in a development that we have always adored.
Yes, and Bailey found that when we were I was teaching Bailey how to drive, and we went out for a drive, and she said, look, there's a sign that says lot for sale. I said, all right, let's go back there and see it. And so we called that guy, called about the lot for sale. It turns out it was somebody that Amy's mother, Joanne, who's in the chat,
She's in here.
She knew the gentleman's wife, Jim, and so we got to talking to Jim, and
the builder.
We bought the lot about 2 years ago now.
Yeah, we had it for a while.
Yeah, we had building over COVID got really expensive. Now building is so expensive and the interest rates suck.
Yeah.
So we decided to pull the trigger anyway. So
we did.
So we'll figure it out.
Hopefully we're not living in a
and
little shed up there.
Did you say something about being smart investments?
Wow. I didn't say it was smart to build a house right now, but because I think you and I played our cards right for years and squirreled our money away, we're able to do this.
So anyway, we're very excited to be doing this. To be off, we're on a busy road right now. We won't have that, every diesel truck that comes through here in our neighborhood. I don't know where everybody else lives, but around here, these farm boys like to put extremely loud exhaust on their diesel trucks and stacks up through the bed, and then they come around this corner and the neighbor has a wall against the road, and they like to hear the exhaust that come off of that. So they are throttle jockeys, man. They are just right to the floor. Boom.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. We're sitting out on the deck. We sit on the deck every night.
We're having a conversation with
we got to stop.
Grandpa yesterday. We have to stop the conversation while they go by.
So, I mean, it is impressive.
We do love this house. That's something that is a bit of a drawback. So finding the lot was fantastic and sheer luck.
Yes.
Had it for 2 years. We're going into I think we'll be 2 years in. So we're about a year and a half into owning the lot. And now we pulled the trigger to build the house. And it's coming together quite nicely. It's interesting when you're building a house because you have these ideas that everything's going to be a certain way, but you learn a lot. Like our lot has a slope in it. The house we picked probably wasn't the perfect house we designed for the lot.
But it is the perfect house.
But that's what we wanted. So now we're sitting there going, oh, well, I guess we can't do that little tweak anymore because it doesn't work. It doesn't work
since they're excavating.
So, but it's interesting because you got your wants, you got your needs, and then you realize there's some things in your want list that you can't get just because it wouldn't work on that lot or wouldn't work in the budget.
Yeah. And it is an acre and a half, so we do have room, which is nice. One of the things we liked about it, it's tree lined all the way around except to enter the lot. It's very, very quiet. It's on a cul-de-sac. There's fields behind it and then mountains.
Yeah.
It's very quiet.
Yeah, all you hear is the birds.
We
sat out there the other day. It's like you just don't hear. I don't think you get so used to the ambient noise around you where you live, the cars, the trucks, the traffic, the neighbors, and all that stuff, that you don't really notice it until you go somewhere that you don't have that. And then all of a sudden you're like, wow, that's really quiet out here.
Peaceful.
So
we've gone up several times before we even started the build and just sat in the back of the truck on the tailgate and listened to the birds and the quiet.
Yeah, and we also got to meet our one neighbor, and he sent us a picture yesterday because he went over to the house to check it out, and he sent us a picture of 2 does laying down in the back, and they got up, and he got a picture of them. So
cool.
So they're, we have deer coming across that property all the time. He says there's foxes and there's raccoons.
There's raccoons.
Well.
We got to be careful with our dogs.
You got to be careful with the dogs.
Yeah.
So it's interesting going, and this is literally 5 miles from us now, just north and over the highway. So it's very interesting to realize that there's that much more wildlife.
That close.
That close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just needed the space, the fields, and the trees,
right,
so they could live there. And then I was up at the lot today around lunchtime because we knew the excavator. He was so jealous.
Without the husband.
I was sending him videos while he's at work. Look what
Who
they're
does
doing.
that?
Look what they're doing. He's like, oh.
Who goes without their husband a lot to look at the house?
We can't keep away. We go every day.
And then calls me up and asks questions.
Yeah.
And since we've been doing the house, and Amy's looked at the plans about 9,000 times.
So have you.
She still can't tell you where the front door is going to be.
I do know where it's going to be. I do know where it is. I know exactly where it is.
After 15 times.
I had it in the dining room there for a little while, but I'm pretty sure now I know where it's going to be.
Well, one time you had it on the other side of the house.
Yeah, there's the front door. No, honey, that's not the front door. But, hey, when I was up there today, there's some mud and stuff up there because we've had rain in the last few days, and I see these definite prominent deer footprints, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I took a picture of it. But as I got down to take the picture, I saw this, it would look like a hand print, but only about that big. That was a raccoon. I was like, oh, they are up there. So I saw deer prints and raccoon prints. Like, it almost looked like they were friends, like they were following Snow White around or something, because I'm like, how do you get deer and raccoon footprints right there together? Like they were walking together.
I think sometimes animals use the same trails.
Yeah, well, that's true. They probably do.
Not
especially the ones that follow Snow White through the forest.
Right.
They follow that one. Yeah.
And the birds.
But I thought that was really cool. So I sent Alex a picture of that, and he reminded me how mean it was to be up there watching the excavators work and do the work on the house while he was at work. But it's so exciting to watch them work.
And I still want to talk to the excavator so we can talk to him and see if we can let Grandpa drive a bulldozer.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
Why not?
I don't...
What's that going to cost? Come on.
Well, there's...
Let Grandpa in there for a little bit.
Let my 76-year-old dad drive that bulldozer, 75-year-old dad? I don't think so.
You just push the pedals in a couple times, you'd be going.
But then maybe they could take him for a ride in it.
I don't
maybe.
know. They don't
know.
have a back seat.
I just sit on his lap, on their lap, and then
I'm going to read the chat.
Okay. Well, if you find something somebody wants to talk about, let me know.
Yes, your mother says, Alex, you know you're my favorite son-in-law. But I
do
do have a question. Now tell me again why you left Amy on the curb when she was 14.
That didn't happen.
Not leave your daughter on the curb.
We went to homecoming together in 9th grade. That's what she's referring to.
I owe you one.
My brother was picking me up.
I will be reading the rest of the comments before I speak them now.
Good idea. Oh, I see a lot of people are joining us. This is fun. I'm so excited, guys. I apologize for not releasing the download today, but I have information I want to dish out to you when that comes along, and I didn't want to rush through it. I didn't want to do that. You see something else?
Not just for Corchester. Did you hear about the big birthday candle sale? It was a blowout.
That's a good one.
That's
Corchester always has good jokes.
That's such a dad joke.
That's a dad joke. Yeah. But you're a dad.
It's making me laugh.
So we're gonna go up on the deck. Alex loves smash burgers. So when we are done hanging out with you guys, we're gonna go up and make a smash burger on the grill and get up to the lot and see. They backfilled today, so we get to see all that. We're really gonna get an idea of what things look like when we go up there tonight. They backfilled. They got all the plumbing in the floor of the basement that needs to be laid down before they pour that floor, which is going to be this Wednesday.
What's that?
They pour the concrete floor in the basement.
Wednesday or Thursday, right? Yeah.
Both days. He said it's a 2-day pour.
So, and after that, lots of things will change.
After that, it's time to get the lumber.
And there's
Start
Amy with
framing.
her vodka.
I do not drink vodka.
Apparently she's going to try.
That's yours for your orange crushes.
Oh.
Do you like your gifts?
Yes.
Do you think that'll be fun?
Yeah, I think it'll be cool to have that at the house to be able to make them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
for friends and family?
I do.
Make you a fresh squeezed orange crush.
And it goes with my new Porsche that you bought me.
Yeah. The one that you see every time you go to sleep at night? Alex has always wanted a crazy vehicle. It's never coming. I just don't. We're getting a house. We're going to love that. Mom says, oh, I feel so much better now. So your brother was picking you up. Yay. Yeah. John was picking me up. He didn't leave me. We were actually just friends going to homecoming as friends because
yeah, but she had a spot in her heart.
I did. I always did.
She did.
I always did. Always. We were friends all through high school. We dated briefly in 9th grade.
Yes, I took her to homecoming.
Yeah.
She had another boyfriend at the time, but I took her to homecoming.
Yeah, and he couldn't take me because he was out of school.
Yeah, because he was like 35 or something.
He was not. He was actually the father of my son, but not then. Not in 9th grade. I ended up marrying the person we are talking about. It was my first husband, and that is Gage's dad. And you guys were friends. Nice. He is nice, and they were friends. It's just we live in a very small
and now he's
town.
85 years old.
He was not 35 years old. Shut up. My dad was no. That would have never worked. But anywho,
he picked Amy up with his walker. Oh yeah. Sorry.
That's mean.
It's truth.
It is not the truth. They're believing you.
He used his walker. I used my bicycle. I was still riding bike back then.
Oh yes, Mom says Amy saved the bear. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Do you even remember that?
I do remember.
You probably thought you gave that to somebody else.
I did.
I did.
Trixie. I'm pretty sure it was Trixie. I think you beat her up for it.
I might have. So when
Guess
Alex,
what Trixie does nowadays?
She walks around with. She does pole dancing on a walker. I don't know. I figured you were going somewhere crazy with that.
That's where I was going to go with it. I bought Amy a bear.
What kind? What, a bear? A teddy bear?
Big stuffed teddy bear.
It was huge.
It was
like the size of Ted in that movie Ted.
I believe it was $80, and I was a busboy. And so I bought her that teddy bear with like 2 paychecks or 3 paychecks, I think.
It would have had to have been.
And then I gave her the bear and dumped her.
Not like right together, but.
But she held on to the bear that when her and I started dating again.
It was in my attic. It was in my attic.
I told her that's bizarre.
You had it. You were really holding on to black metal there. You held on to the bear, he said. I said, well, why would I give it away? It was special. Mm-hmm. And it was in my attic.
All right, it was in the attic.
It was in the attic, and I got it out. And when we got married, my mom insisted that the bear be part of our reception. So there was a table.
My hair's messed up.
Your hair's beautiful. There was a table we had set up near the dessert table, I guess it was. And we had the bear there. And Mom had wrote a story, and I have that somewhere. Boy, I'd love to make a post on my community tab with a picture of Alex and I and the bear at our wedding and then Mom's story. It's a great story. I will do that. So anyway, my mom, she's really, really good with words and writing and very good in her imagination. You think she's losing it or? No, she's not losing. Mom has a really big imagination.
She's very anti-Alex. She doesn't like me at all.
That is not true. She loves Alex. She wrote the story of the bear and how he waited all those years to see Alex and I actually be together.
And Batman versus Superman, she wrote that story too. She did.
But anyway, the story is written from the bear's perspective. Him sitting in the attic for 25 years. Can you picture this? So interesting, right? I will get that. I'm not sure if, I know my mom has it in a file. I have it somewhere in I'll get it. I'm going to put it on the community tab. You guys got to see that. You got to read it. You will love it. But that's the story of the bear. Court jester, it's okay, Amy. I knew girls in high school that dated other men as well. Yes, yay. That's right. It's high school. What do we know back then?
We knew absolutely nothing.
We know nothing.
Nothing.
So.
And it's interesting to watch our children go through that phase because
they're all there.
We really realize how dumb we were, and now we watch them and we go, oh my God. It's bad.
They're not dumb. It's just teenagers, the way they think.
They're dumb.
The way they think. It's just, they haven't, they're not matured yet in the brain, you know, and sometimes we just think, now wait a minute, do I need to spell this out for you any other way that could be any easier? And I'm like, yeah, I guess maybe we do. They're good kids. We have good kids. They're all growing into their own right now and one is starting college in August.
Yes.
And they're all starting to figure out who they are. It takes time to figure out who you are at 17, 18 years old.
Yep. And we get to borrow more money.
Yeah.
I think we have good credit.
Yeah, thank goodness.
So that will be the truck, the Porsche, and anything else that doesn't get 40 miles to the gallon.
All goes towards the Calit Fund. No. It's just part of life. It's just a moment in time. We'll get through it. You want a bow for your birthday?
No, I just wanted to see what's in Amy's junk drawer down here.
Pretty bows. Just stuff.
Are you sewing?
No, that's actually for hand stripping if I can't get a hold of the coat.
Oh.
There's all kinds of trinkets in here. Neosporin, have to have that. I cut myself all the time. In fact, I have a cut right now. Be careful, there are some dull shears in there that I use to open things. Yeah, there's nothing else. There's a comb.
There's nothing real crazy in there. I was hoping to find some really bad stuff in here. Really bad looking bows.
Antiseptic. Band-Aids should be, because I cut myself. But anyway, got to be prepared as a groomer. You never know. So, I don't see any other questions for you, darling.
Good. Does that mean I'm excused?
No, you don't get to go yet.
Well, I'm thirsty.
You want one of those?
No, I don't want one of those.
Okay. You want some water?
Supposed to be driving. Well, there's lipstick all over that. I don't want to come out with red lipstick on. How about I go get a drink and I come right back?
Well, I think that we are about ready to finish up because nobody's asked any questions. So we could just sit here and talk all night long, but I feel like...
I'm not a groomer. What would they ask me? They don't know.
No, just questions about, our lives, you in particular.
I suffer greatly living with
things
her.
They don't know about Alex. I thought maybe they might want to ask.
I'm an abused husband. Very surprised that she let me out from underneath the stairs tonight. And I'm glad to have that thing off my neck, that collar.
Is it getting tight?
It's tight, and then the chain is really heavy.
Oh, it is almost time for you to go out in the back bucket and take a bath in the backyard.
Back bucket.
In the back bucket, backyard bucket bath. We do bucket baths with our dogs.
I gotta run news.
Alex does bucket baths too.
Where's your paper towels at down here? Don't you even have them?
Of course I do. Of course I have paper towels. We got a new hound member. That's awesome. Oh, we gotta be careful. There might be a few toenails on the ground. You're barefooted. I do want to tell you guys that our next live stream, that's when we're going to release this digital download. The topic for our next live stream, live from the grooming table, is going to be how to hold and use your dog grooming tools properly. And that's going to air live on Monday, July 17th at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that's the next time we'll be getting together right here live from the grooming table. But I also wanted to remind my channel members, which I see we just got a new one, Freezy. Welcome to the hounds. If you're a channel member, you're a hound. So I will see you hounds live in our Zoom session, and they're all recorded too. So if you can't make it, that's fine, because you can always watch a replay for members only. That is scheduled for July 9th, which is a Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's our next learning session. I call them Sheer Joy with Amy Leigh and the Hounds. And the topic is Scissor Workshop, Perfecting Your Dog Grooming Scissor Skills. It's going to be a fun one. I can't wait for that. So those are the announcements. But now I think we're just going to close out. I am so excited that you guys joined us for this. This was fun. And I can't wait. What I love about these types of live streams that we do, and when we do our subscriber milestone live streams, and Alex is usually with me, as I get to go back years from now and watch this stuff. And I just think it's really special to me. So I'm excited that we get to do it together, put it up here live together, and it's there always.
That's scary.
Always there.
I guess I'll never be able to run for president or...
No, because you're on the internet too much.
Any public office.
No, they'll find something about you that's bad. I'm sure something you said tonight would definitely be bad for...
I feel sorry for all the people that run for public office because...
You're scrutinized.
They'll get everything.
They find things. If they can't find it, they add a few words and boom, it's on.
Oh, like Donkey Kong.
So guys, what I'm going to leave you with tonight, you might want to get a tissue out or two. Happy birthday, Alex.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you.
I love you more than biscuits and gravy.
Oh, we have that on a towel. That was a wedding gift from Debbie and Larry. I remember that. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to leave you guys with a Farmer's Dog commercial, the original long Farmer's Dog commercial from the Super Bowl. And anybody who's interested in a free trial for the Farmer's Dog, I have partnered with them so I can give you a 100% free trial of the Farmer's Dog. There's a link in the description below. The Farmer's Dog is wonderful. Alex, do you have anything to say about the Farmer's Dog? Because we feed our dogs the Farmer's Dog, and Alex just kind of takes my advice. But what do you think of it?
I like it. We did it for a while, about a year and a half, I think, with doing it ourselves, with grinding fresh food, making that, which was really good. But it was exhausting with having everything else you have going on, and then to take, a Saturday, pretty much a full day to make it, bag it, and the time to go get the chicken and get everything else and buy it in bulk. Then we went with another brand of fresh food, and we could not seem to get the size quantities right. Then they messed up our shipment a couple times. Then we had to make some food quick, so we had food for our dogs. So Farmer's Dogs has been going really well for our dogs, and they really love it. They do.
They hound him when he gets home because he does the second feeding of the day. I do the first one. They watch for him to come home, and as soon as he comes home, they will not leave him alone until he feeds them.
Yes.
And it gets annoying for him because sometimes he would like to sit down for a minute.
For just a minute. I'd like to talk to Amy before I start that routine. I haven't seen her all day, so I like to have a couple words with my wife and before I start that, because it's busy in a household. Everybody knows that. I mean, there's always something else to do, and after you're done doing that, then there's dishes to do, or there's this to do or that to do, and then you don't sit down and take a couple minutes before bed. And so.
Yeah.
Anywho, and thank you for the birthday wishes, all of you.
You got 2 birthday super chats from Janelle and Ryder.
Yes, thank you very much.
That's pretty awesome.
I'd let you know that Amy will not be giving me that money.
It all goes to the same pot, darling.
No, it doesn't. She keeps it all to herself.
We'll put it in your Porsche fund. Oh my gosh. Let's get rid of him.
Oh, look at that.
I did. So let me put your commercial on for you guys. I love you. Thank you for joining us in this moment. Thank you, Alex, for joining us and allowing us to do this together.
I'm billing you.
Okay.
I'm billing you. I'm a superstar, for Christ's sakes.
You are.
You got to pay for that.
Here is your Farmer's Dog commercial, guys. Get your tissues out. It is a good one. I love you. I'll see you in July. Have a good one, and thanks for joining us.
I'll always take care of you.
Slow down. I wanna hold you forever.
Hey, little bear bear.
I wanna love you forever.
Let's not do that again, okay?
Don't worry, darling, about the rest of our life. Through thick and thin, I'll be there by your side.
to have and to be from this day forward.
You forever.
Come on, Bear.
Yes, I do now.
I'm gonna love you forever.
Okay, Bear.
Forever.